United States has just built a weapon that could change the future. With countries like China and Russia becoming even more technologically advanced, the US is set to unveil a brand new $1 billion hypersonic laser that is super fast, very powerful, and super smart, making it the most advanced tool ever created for defense. What makes this laser so special? What are the advanced capabilities of this weapon that make other countries so nervous? Join us as we explore the amazing features of the United States deploying $1 billion hypersonic laser that is terrifying China and Russia. The hypersonic laser is a powerful system that has changed the way modern defense works. It is not like the ordinary weapons the world is familiar with. Instead of just firing bullets or missiles, it makes use of concentrated light to destroy its targets. And this makes it faster, more accurate, and very cheap to operate compared to other systems. The power of this laser comes from a special process known as spectral beam combining, and this technology can take many laser beams and combine them into a single but powerful beam. This combined beam can be focused with its extreme precision, making it a perfect weapon for hitting fast and moving targets like missiles and drones. Older weapons rely on ammunition, but this system is different as it uses energy, which makes it not only faster but also more efficient. One of the features that makes it special is this laser's immediate response, because it can be fired as soon as it identifies its target. This fast reaction is important when the United States is dealing with advanced threats like hypersonic missiles that can travel at speeds that are greater than 5 times the speed of sound. Old defense systems will struggle to intercept these missiles because they move too fast, but this hypersonic laser's speed and its accuracy provide a different solution. Another amazing part of the laser is its low cost per shot. Unlike other missiles that can cost millions of dollars each, but this laser costs only a few dollars. This makes it useful for long-term conflicts where expenses for older weapons cost a lot. As long as the hypersonic laser has access to any power force, it can fire as many times as possible without the need to reload or resupply. The weapon is very flexible as it can be used on different platforms like trucks, ships, and most importantly, an aircraft. This ability to move allows it to be deployed wherever it is needed the most. The US Army is also testing lasers on vehicles in order to provide soldiers with a better way to defend the country against drones and missiles. The Navy is also providing ships with similar systems to protect their fleets from all kinds of threats, and this ensures that the laser can adapt to different combat situations. The hypersonic laser can fully focus on targets that are moving fast or trying to avoid being detected, and this high level of accuracy can reduce the risk of damage, which makes it a better choice for operations done in areas where the civilians are. Whether this weapon is taking down a smaller drone or a larger missile, it can be so accurate, ensuring that the target is completely destroyed. In order to keep the system of the weapon functioning effectively for a long time, the laser has an advanced cooling system, and this prevents the weapon from overheating, which is always a common standby, too, and this ensures that it can keep working without any interruptions. Hypersonic missiles are very fast and can easily change direction in order to avoid being intercepted, and this makes it almost impossible to counter them with older systems. Dealing with this type of missile has been one of the biggest challenges in modern defense, but this advanced laser weapon has an advantage over other weapons with its speed and precision, providing a way to destroy these advanced threats before they can cause any damage. The easy use of the weapon makes it suitable for a wide range of missions, as it can defend a military base, protect a naval fleet, or even support troops on the ground, and the system can adapt to different needs. The use of the laser weapon has gone beyond what an old defense system can do, as this weapon can be used in space to protect satellites from attacks and particles in space that might cause damage. Let us take a look at the most powerful hypersonic weapon built by the Chinese and Russians, which are being terrified by the United States hypersonic laser weapon. The DF-ZF is one of the best hypersonic weapons made by China. It is a hypersonic glide vehicle that has people talking about it because it is very special and powerful for its advanced abilities. When most fast weapons are launched, they follow just a single direction, but this weapon is different. It can turn and change direction while flying, and this makes it hard to guess where it is going and hard to stop. Being able to turn and also super fast makes it a big achievement and a strong weapon. This great weapon was on top of a big rocket known as the DF-17 missile, and this rocket helped it go up very high into the sky. Once it is high enough, the DF-ZF separates from it and flies on its own towards its target. Regular rockets follow a simple and easy path, but this weapon is different as it can turn and go up and down as it flies, making it hard for radars and defense systems to either see it or stop it. Its path keeps changing always, and this makes it difficult for the enemies to detect its direction, making it hard to destroy. One amazing thing about this hypersonic weapon is how fast it can go. It can fly at speeds 10 times faster than the speed of sound, and even quicker, and at this speed it can travel thousands of miles in a few minutes. It moves so fast that other defense systems do not have enough time and weapons to stop it. This is unique because it is faster than most military systems, and this makes it useful for destroying important targets quickly. It is also flexible in the sense that it can carry different kinds of weapons, and it can carry more like regular explosives, which are used to hit targets, or it can be used to carry nuclear weapons for very big damage. This makes it useful for many jobs, like breaking into the enemy's defenses or trying to deliver a very strong attack. This feature has made it an important part of Qin's plan to scare their enemies and keep them from attacking. The process of building the DF-ZF was very complex, and flying it created a lot of problems, like extreme heat. Whenever it moves, the air rubbing against it makes the surface heat up to thousands of degrees, and the engineers had to make use of special materials and designs to keep it from breaking and melting. Making its guidance systems work perfectly at such high speeds was another challenge, because if the system makes a tiny mistake, the weapon will miss its target by a long distance. It has always been a part of the new race between big countries like the United States and Russia to make faster weapons. But this weapon is special because it can avoid defense systems and hit its targets quickly. For China, it is a big step forward in making its military stronger and trying to stay ahead of other countries. But the DF-ZF is not perfect because building it and testing cost a lot of money, and each test needs special places and careful planning, which always take time and money. Also, running this weapon needs engineers who are experts and a lot of resources, which makes it hard for the military to manage. Even with these challenges, the DF-ZF is mostly used, becoming very important to China's defense plans. By showing off this weapon, the country wants to prove that it can handle threats and protect itself in a world full of unknown wars. This weapon also shows other countries that China is a leader in making advanced military technology. It has made people around the world talk about more hypersonic weapons, like the Avangard built by the Russians. Even though this weapon is very powerful, it has brought more worries as it requires less time to think during a fight, which could lead to mistakes due to its ability to destroy targets very quickly. Some engineers are also afraid that weapons like the DF-ZF could make other countries rush to build their own, causing more competition and tension. This weapon shows how quickly military technology is improving with the way it is fast, can easily turn, and also does many things, giving a sign of how war might change. Old weapons are still useful, but the DF-ZF shows that weapons that are fast and hard to predict are as important as weapons that are slow but strong. It also shows that future battles might not be about who has most soldiers, but about who has the best and most advanced technology. The Avangard is a hypersonic weapon developed by the Russians, and it is one of the fastest and most powerful weapons in the world. With its incredible speed, it can reach its target within a minute, making it almost impossible for enemies to stop it. And this weapon is designed to outsmart other dense systems, giving it an advantage and showing the impact and a big change in how wars might be fought in the future. The way this weapon works is what makes it special because it does not follow the same path as the regular missiles. The Avangard is different from other advanced weapons. It is carried into the atmosphere by a powerful rocket called an intercontinental ballistic missile, and once it reaches a very high altitude, it separates from the rocket and begins to fly through the air. Just like the DF-ZF, it does not just fly in a straight line, but instead it can twist, turn, and even change direction as it flies, making it very hard to track. What makes this weapon incredible is the speed because it can travel at Mach 20, which is 20 times the speed of sound, and with this speed, most defense systems cannot keep up with it. Also, it is very dangerous because it gets really close to its target, but the enemy's radar can detect it, making it hard to avoid. It does not rely on speed only, but it is very smart as it glides towards its targets. It goes in a zigzag way, changing directions. This movement that cannot be easily predicted makes it hard to guess, and even the most advanced tracking systems struggle to follow its movements due to this ability. It is also powerful in terms of damages it can cause. It can carry either an explosive or bigger weapons that can destroy large buildings, and some can cause massive destruction over a wide area. This allows the avant-garde for different types of missions, as it can be used to target the military bases of the opponents in order to deliver a powerful blow. The ability to carry a nuclear weapon also makes it difficult for other countries to attack. Building this weapon was very hard because one of the problems the engineers faced was heat. When it flies at such high speed, it gets hot easily, making the materials used to melt. These engineers decided to use a special material that cannot melt and is strong and not too heavy. Another problem was to make sure it could hit its target at high speeds, because any mistake in the guidance system will not make it accurate and precise. Russia built the avant-garde in order to stay ahead of other countries in the military world. But the United States has been working on advanced defense systems like the $1 billion hypersonic laser that can shoot down any old or advanced missiles. The speed, agility, and ability to carry powerful weapons make this powerful missile hard to stop. This type of hypersonic weapon is so powerful, but still makes the Russians worried because of its speed and ability to change direction. Russia might not have enough time to make careful decisions in times of crisis, as a quick response might be necessary at the moment, leading to mistakes or big problems sometimes. A long time ago, having lots of armor tanks and planes made a country look stronger than others. But now that is not that, as these advanced weapons show how fast war technology is changing from quantity to quality of weapons. It is all about having the smartest and most advanced tools, and the avant-garde is a perfect example of this. It is super fast, accurate, and hard to build, making it a special weapon in modern battles. Just like other weapons, this weapon will be an example of both the problems and possibilities of what new technology will bring. One of the latest laser weapons that is built by the United States is known as the Athena system, and this stands for Advanced Test High Energy Asset. It is sleek, portable, and can fit into any military vehicle, and this makes it easy to move and use it in any different part of the country whenever it is needed. This creates a huge advantage where threats can come from different parts of the world, making it a powerful tool that can be used defensively. Athena works by firing a beam of light at its target, and this beam is so strong that it can heat up and destroy the surface of the target in seconds. Imagine focusing the sunlight on burning a piece of paper. That is how simple this laser can destroy any object. The laser beam is very accurate, and no matter how the target moves, it continues to follow the target until it makes a hit. This accuracy has reduced the risk of missing the target or damaging any nearby object because it is smart enough to only shine to the direction it is needed to. The design has special sensors that can help it detect and track threats, and these sensors all work together with the laser in order to ensure that the system can respond very fast. This means that when a drone or missile has been located, this laser will take it down before it gets close. Another feature is that it does not need bullets because it runs only on electricity, and this makes it so cheap to use than other normal weapons that require expensive bullets and weapons. Because of the use of a power supply, it can fire as many times as possible without running out of ammo. As long as it is connected to a power source, it will keep working, and this makes it reliable to defend multiple threats coming at once. Another good thing about this weapon is that it does not make any loud noise or leave any particles behind, and this makes it a cleaner and quieter option for defense. It is powered by what is called a solid-state fiber laser, which means it uses tiny fibers to create a very strong and focused beam of light. It can deliver up to 60 kilowatts of energy, and that is enough to take down drones, vehicles, and other threats. When it was tested, it destroyed multiple targets successfully, including moving trucks, by burning the truck through its engine from a long distance, and this shows how effective the system is against real targets. It can also be used in different places like military bases, ships, or vehicles traveling through a dangerous area, and it can be placed on a truck to defend against different attacks. It can act as a shield that takes down incoming missiles before they reach important buildings like the White House, serving as an invisible wall of protection that works instantly. Aside from vehicles, it can also be used on ships to protect the Navy from attacks like unknown small boats that try to get too close will be destroyed if they pose to be a danger to the ship. The ability to operate in different environments is what makes it a valuable tool. Athena is improving daily in order to make it more powerful and effective, and it is planned to be taken to higher levels so it can be used to target larger and faster threats. It is planned to be combined with radars and advanced sensors so it can create a complete security network. But all these laser weapons cannot be compared to the latest hypersonic weapon developed by the United States, as it can deliver over 300 kilowatts of energy and it can counter other powerful laser systems. This system can perform in difficult conditions, such as bad weather or complex environments, and it can still hit its targets hidden inside the clouds. The development of this laser has completely changed the way military forces build their weapons by focusing more on speed and accuracy. The ability to destroy any hypersonic missiles and other advanced weapons shows how important it is to maintain military security. Engineers are checking for more ways to make the laser system even more powerful and efficient by increasing its energy output and improving its cooling systems in order to improve its performance. There is also a possibility of making laser systems on smaller weapons like drones, allowing the system to operate in dangerous areas without putting human lives at risk. And this can expand the capability of the laser and even open up new possibilities of its use in both military and civilian operations. Thanks for watching. While you are still here, click on the link appearing on your screen to check out another of our videos. See you there.